All right, you guys. Let's see where our energy is today. I'm going to pull from the messages of love. Somebody needs to hear this. I want to say thank you to everybody who has been supporting my channel. I'm very shocked. I'm not shocked. I'm just happy that you guys can get a message out of my confusion and out of my, at least by the end of the read, I know that all of my crazy will come together. Does that make sense? Yeah, it sounds crazy, but if you stay to the end, you'll get a message out of it. You'll get a message. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Like, share, subscribe. If you don't like it, just click off. This is not for you, but a lot of the people trust, time apart, and twin flame. That popped out, right? Trust, time apart, and twin flame. But a lot of people, this is what I learned down the line. Children are important to this partnership. I don't know, you tell me what that means. But what I was going to say is that someone told me years ago that if you hear something and it makes the hair on the back of your neck stands up, or something that is irritating to you, or something that makes you mad, 9 times out of 10 you need to fix it. And it's okay if you don't like it. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it's not for you. So click off. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I want to say thank you. I have a certain few people that come on and they support my channel, and I appreciate it. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I mean, something about the names of the videos, or the names, meaning title of the video, is causing you to click on it. So that means that it's something that is triggering you. It could be a trigger thing, or it could be just that you're here to listen for it. You don't have to dislike the video, or you don't have to tell me that it doesn't resonate. You can tell me the positive, that it didn't resonate, but you chose to watch it still just to support my channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything. So don't take this as me being negative, because it's not. I was negative. If I am negative, you'll understand, you'll hear it, But yeah, that's the energy that's here. Let's go ahead and clarify this trust energy. Something about this, it says it's safe to trust the situation. And just to let you know, you guys, I shuffle and shuffle and shuffle these decks, because this is healing to me. This is like the stress balls. I don't know, how you do things that, I don't know. Anyway, trust. Let's clarify trust today. Too many cards come out, but I'll go ahead and take them. Queen of Wands energy, trust the situation. It says confidence shines from the inside when you love yourself, own your flaws, and rocking without caring what others think. So you're trusting the situation. This could be a situation where you took time apart from your person who is your twin flame or your divine counterpart. Could be about children. Could it be about you guys have a child? Could it be that this person stepped out and had a child? Or it could be that you guys, have, children that bring you guys together. I don't know what it is. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But to me, it says children are an important part of this partnership. So it could be that somebody stepped out on you. Heavy burden gardens, which is the 10 of Wands energy. The 10 of Wands is burdens. The 10 of Wands is having no perspective, or it's accomplishments. One of the two. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Struggle avenue. You're struggling. You were or are struggling with dealing with the situation. Again, it could be about the time apart. It could be about a child that happened. It says some distance will help bring clarity to the situation. Or it could be just something about childhood that caused you guys to take some time. So the 5 of Pentacles energy is fear of loss, fear of losing a person, meaning a relationship, isolation or poverty. So you had to trust this situation. It says it's safe for you to trust in this situation now. Maybe people have grown up in regards to it, but we have the King of Pentacles energy. There's no reward without risk. Create opportunities and don't be afraid to fail or to walk away, right? And invest your time wisely. When you're staying in a situation to where, I watched something in regards to the guy that was on The Mummy. I think his name is Brandon Fraser. I just watched it earlier. And, he was, I'm sorry, I'm rubbing my eye. He was a hot commodity when he was making The Mummy and all those other different movies. And for some reason he took a couple of took a couple of years off, and in turn, okay, let me explain the story. So he took a couple of years back off in the midst of his career, and came back 2 years later and looked totally different. See, the thing is that time apart will help you grow. Time apart, not okay, time apart from a person that you feel is toxic or is causing you some type of negative energy is good. But time apart in order to work on a relationship, meaning time apart from the people that you love or the things that you love to do, can be toxic to you. Does that make sense? And so in the turn of him taking time apart, he took a time apart from the movies and the limelight, which in turn made him depressed because he tried to do that in order to build his relationship up. Now, this is just the media speculating, but I watched this. It was on TikTok. But basically, when he came back overweight. He came back looking different, and he came back stressed out because when he took that time off from his passion, and tried to work on his marriage. And this, again, speculation. He tried to work on his marriage. What ended up happening is that he gained weight. Now they're going through divorce, and she wanted at one point $900,000 a month. When he was on top, he could have done it. If you look at things when it comes to Tom Cruise, I think Tom Cruise is a Cancer too. But when you look at Tom Cruise, even though he was in a relationship with Nicole Kidman, wait, is it Tom Cruise or is it not Tom Cruise? What was the guy? Angelina Jolie and Jennifer Aniston, that guy. What was Brad Pitt? If you look at him and look at what Angelina Jolie did to him, he totally looks different, So it's certain things to take time off from their passions in order to go deep into depression. I'm saying that with all respect, because we do it to try to fix relationships or fix certain things about us, instead of us keep going, because when we stop something that we're passionate about, then it turns around and it causes more pain than anything else. Tell me yes in the comments if you understand what I'm talking about. So in turn, that's crazy how this came out. You start to feel trapped. And in regards to feeling trapped, you start to feel like you're a prisoner in your own home. And that's probably how Brandon Fraser felt. And then also look at Brad and Angelina, where she wanted 20 kids. And he probably didn't want those, but he loved her so much that he was willing to be in hangman mode, which is willing to surrender to an experience or a situation, right? And then with this Brandon Fraser guy, he probably took off to to build his relationship back up, because again, when you're in the middle of a limelight, I need to get the mirror because anyway, I'll just wait. When you're in the limelight and another person isn't, that's why they say, sometimes opposites attract. But then they also say that if you have somebody that is in the NFL and you're not really doing anything, I'd say NFL, but I'm just saying vice versa. If you have somebody that's in Hollywood and you're just a regular average Joe, sometimes if you don't have that understanding, you're not able to build with this person and grow, because your signals get crossed, because one person is doing something and everybody is paying attention, and the other person is just mundane and doing the regular thing when it comes to being in their everyday life. So a lot of jealousy gets involved, and that is probably what happened. Sorry, I got something in my eye, and so I had to get up and try to see if I can get it out, and now I just made my eye burn. Anyway, so that is kind of how I see that. So with the devil energy, the devil is self-destructive patterns. So then you start to go into these self-destructive patterns, and in turn, you have to you start to get overweight. You start to stop focusing on yourself. You start to try to drink a lot, whatever, and it's not good for you. So the time apart in different sceneries or scenarios can be better than you trying to stay in a relationship and work things out. And in turn, if this was time apart and there were kids involved, or maybe someone stepped out on the relationship and the children came, during the time of you being off, you know, will you have understanding? Well, I don't know. You have to tell yourself that. You know, you have to ask yourself that. But burdens come when you are trying to fix things and somebody isn't, you know, in a happy, fulfilled place with the Ten of Cups energy. You know, when somebody isn't satisfied, or, you know, you're not receiving, you're feeling like there's not satisfaction, or there's no love or harmony in the situation. It's too many self-destructive patterns. And in turn, you communicate with the Eight of Wands energy. And that's why I say this is crazy. I didn't even look at the Eight of Wands. But you communicate in the Eight of Wands energy. And this is a mature walking away, the Eight of Wands. You know, I'm saying walking away. This is a mature communication. You know, this is the communication with the Eight of Wands saying that I'm going to go ahead and communicate with you because it's time for us to take some time apart. You know, Eight of Wands is travel, movement, and communication. So I'm going to communicate with you in a mature way in order for us to come back at some point when we feel like we've grown. Does that make sense? Whether it be months, whether it be years, I'm going to separate instead of us trying to do it when we are both know that we got too much stuff to work on. Could be childhood energy, intuition, bottom of the deck. You know, when we have stuff to work on. Does that make sense? So let's clarify this time apart. You know, and I give you different analogies so that you can understand where I'm coming from and how I see things. All right, development of trust and manifestation. So again, time apart, you have to trust somebody. You have to be able to trust somebody with the Page of Pentacles energy in order to take time and say that we're going to do this. But this is the desire to do this, to come back, to make things work, to see if this is what you really want. You know, to have the ambition to go after the things that you want. And this may be, you know, this could be something that's holding you up. Page of Pentacles. So you're going to learn about yourself in this process of having the time apart. Does that make sense? So Page of Pentacles, it says, never stop learning, because if you think you know everything, then you know nothing at all. In the, okay, you know how they say, you're supposed to do things, the things that you do, wait, how do you say it? If you can't do it in public, you shouldn't do it in private. Something like that. And so that's where the trust comes in at with the, which one was it? The trust is the trust card. Sorry about that. You know, that's where the trust comes in at, because you know that there was a lot of struggle. So now it says it's safe to trust the situation. That time apart gave you a development of trust and manifestation. So in the same time that you're trusting this energy, and you're manifesting by working on yourself and you're learning about it, because win or lose, you'll still grow, because you'll be at a level of elevation and you won't be stagnant when it comes to you trying to stay and make things work. So then you don't have to let me say this. No, I'm not going to say it. Yes, I will. Because, okay, if we look at Jada and Will. Now, I used to love them, and I still do love them. You know, it takes a strong person to be in a relationship, but you never know what happens behind closed doors. But it was up until their relationship, you know, Jada's relationship with August Alsina, when the young cat said that he was with her, and she like, wait a minute, what? Pump your brakes. This wasn't public. This wasn't a public thing. This was always supposed to be private. But do you see how Will Smith kind of put energy into his work, right? Does that make sense, you guys? Yes, in the comments. He put energy into his work, but then a couple of months ago, he came and said, this is what has happened. He kind of fell off. But when he was doing that, that's when he got on Instagram. He was getting all the energy from doing these different things and these different adventures. And so it's like, well, win or lose, I'ma still do me, right? Make sense? Win or lose, I'ma still do me, because that is what you have to go to when it's Five of Swords energy here. It's like an unwinnable situation. It could be sneakiness. It could be feeling defeat because you had to walk away. But in win or lose, you still gonna do you. Whether you take time apart and this person moves forward, Two of Wands energy, if they move forward with different plans, or plans to travel, or new ideas. If they move forward with new ideas because they found something else out there, then win or lose, guess what? You haven't missed the beat. Does that make sense? You haven't missed a beat. And so let me just say this. I stress to you guys to watch the game, to listen to the Game of Life and how to play it. It's on the beginning of my channel, in the description box. It's in the beginning of the description box about love, to let you know that you still have to keep going. And love, you know, can be patient, it can be kind, but you need to love yourself and do certain things. So listen to that. It's in the description. I think it's like the first or second sentence in the description box or whatever. But anyway, so you know that saying, I gotta stay, I don't have, you gotta stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And that's where they were. So if it was Brandon Fraser and they were having these issues, he still was trying to work. He was doing the thing that men want to do. They want to stay and make their family work. You know, Brad Pitt wanted to stay and make his family work and make his wife happy. But due to circumstances of the way things happen, you know, him going from Jennifer Aniston to Angelina Jolie by meeting him on this meeting on the what is it called, movie set. Well, Angelina Jolie still continued her life. It may have seemed lonely and she might have had a couple of things down the line, but she still looks the same. Brad Pitt is no longer, what was Achilles, the guy? Anyway, Hercules, was it Hercules? I don't know, whatever. He don't look like that no more. You know, he looked different. You know, if we look at, you know, the Brandon Fraser, he looks different. He don't even look like the same guy. You know, and he was decent on the Mummy movie. So anyway, just saying that if you stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So even though you go through stuff, and even with Will Smith, you know, he was good until somebody outed their relationship, or the relationship that Jada had on the outside. You know, and they always said that they had some type of agreement going on. But at that same point, it's like they never let anybody know. And the first time that Jada, not the first time, but the time that Jada slipped up and dealt with a young kid that wasn't understanding of what the relationship was, who just looked at it like, you know, she was the empress to me, you know, she was my everything, and she just let this go to the wayside, and he wanted to out her. You know, Queen of Cups energy. Be someone who makes everyone feel important, look them through their eyes and make them feel understood. I think Jada is a Libra, which is air energy. I think she is. Don't quote me on that. But I'm just saying, you know, it was for healing for her, a different type of energy that she was going for. You know, yeah, he was young. He was cute. He probably was giving. Well, anyway, you know, that is what she just wanted. All the other stuff, she was a mother and who was nurturing a person that came into her life, if that makes sense. Yes, in the comments. But anyway, twin flame, this could be like, oh, did I say Jada was a Libra? Like J-Lo and the Batman, what's his name? Could be like that. They trusted in each other. They still kept in communication. J-Lo moved on and left who had all the stuff together. Not saying that Ben Affleck, that's his name, Ben Affleck didn't have it together, but she left that one guy, the cute guy with all the business adventures. She was with P. Diddy. She was with all these different people, and he went on, had kids. Oh, this is a good one. He went on and had kids with the other person, and she had a kid by, I was going to say Carlos Anthony. What's his name? Is it Carlos Anthony? Michael Anthony, somebody Anthony, I don't know his name, but anyway, they went on and did two different things, and J-Lo still continued her life, but she wasn't happy because Ben Affleck was her twin flame. She's a Libra. Let me look up on my phone because that is a good analogy. J-Lo and Ben Affleck. Let me look at J-Lo's birthday. I think J-Lo is a Libra. J-Lo Wikipedia. Does that make sense? I hate to, I always talk a lot, but I try to explain. J-Lo's birthday is July 24th. She is a Leo. She's a Leo. Okay, yeah, she's a Leo. Okay, Leo and Ben Affleck. Hold on. Ben Affleck is a Leo, and he's a Leo too. What the heck? He's a Leo and a Leo. Wait. Yeah, his birthday is August 15th, 1972. And J-Lo's is, wait. Yeah, J-Lo's is July. She's closer to Cancer. Wait, is it Cancer? Leo, wait. July, yeah, she's because I'm a Cancer. We're Cancer, so July 24th, 1969. She's a Leo. So they both are Leos. Look at that. But for some reason, his twin flame aura brought her back. They both had children. Does that make sense? But again, they had to trust that they will come back one day. What is it, Erica Badu? I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Come on now, that might be the name of this. I need to write that down. Yeah, I said Empress. Did I not say Empress about Jada Smith? Jada Pickett Smith? I said Empress energy, right? So she's the Empress, you know, caring for others. And that's not, you know, let me read to you the Empress energy. It says, nurture your creative gifts, remember, and talents. So J-Lo never skipped a beat. She never skipped a beat, you know, with anything. Let's just use them as this example. It says, share your gifts with the world and create all that you desire in life. The Empress energy is Venus, Earth, Libra energy. So maybe that, okay, what is Jada Pickett? Because I was saying Jada was nurturing will. Let me read that. Sorry, you guys. But I just have to make my point. What is her name? Jada Pinkett. Okay. She is September 18th, 1971. Come on, September 17th. She's a Virgo. She's a Virgo. My niece's birthday is the 18th or the 17th of September. She's a Virgo. And what is Will Smith? So I'm just saying, Jada was nurturing August Alsina. He's September. He's a Virgo too. Is it a Virgo? Virgo is, wait, is Virgo before September? Oh, I don't have my dates right. No, they might not be Virgos. What are they? Virgos, wait, was it Virgos? Okay, anyway, y'all tell me in the comments because I don't know the astrology like I should, but it's just showing that Jada, what I was saying is that Jada was a nurturer. She was a nurturer, Empress energy. I thought she was a Libra for some reason. But anyway, I got it all wrong. Don't be in my comments talking about she ain't no Libra. Okay, I apologize. I said what they were because I looked it up. That's the reason why I corrected myself. But in the Knight of Pentacles energy is here. You can't get the results without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day. No matter what and how long they took off, whether it be J-Lo and Ben Affleck, this is a good example. J-Lo and Ben Affleck, they still kept it going. Oh, and then look at this. Nelly and Ashanti the other day on whatchamacallit. Ashanti like, I ain't missed a beat, and Nelly hasn't either. But they both are doing whatever them, but they came back at one instance, and he like gave her the hug of life. Anyway, let's just keep going. Abundant legacy, you know, 10 of Pentacles energy. So that is that development of affection and creativity. You guys, they're creative. This is the energy where they're creative at. And then mentally stuck, 8 of Swords energy, which is walking away. Not walking away, overthinking and feeling trapped. Again, is how Brendan Fraser was. Does that make sense? What did I say I was going to name this video? I forgot. But anyway, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm going to leave this like that. Sorry, I got the birth dates wrong. I probably got the astrology signs wrong. It's just the message. The message. Hear the message. I will go back and watch this so I can remember what I said it was going to be called. And that's that. There you have it, you guys. This is the real me. This is what you get. I went back and corrected myself by saying the birth dates. But again, the astrology signs, I don't know, but I can tell you the messages. There you have it, guys. Bye-bye.